Welcome back, boxing fans, to another great show with Sean on Boxing and Lily. Obviously, we're watching the Shakur Teal fight. We just finished Jarrell Big Baby Miller, who flipped his wig, making the biggest, most exciting aspect of today's fight card so far. Uh, if you didn't know he was bald, now you do. That was easily the most exciting thing about that fight. But nonetheless, I think Miller scraped it out, and we'll see what this means moving forward. I don't know who really wants to watch him fight. Like, I know right now Wardley is there, so maybe they think potentially a fight between Big Baby and Wardley might be a potential fight. Um, I guess you could do it. Wardley just became a champion and deserves a title defense, but I don't know if anybody would be really excited to see Fabio Wardley versus Big Baby or Big Gravy Miller. But let me know in the comment section below what you think. Would you be excited to see that fight? The one good thing you could say about Miller, at least he can talk a good game. And, you know, that in itself could help sell the fight. But I don't know if there's any legitimacy to that fight at all. Harder Coil, welcome back. Obviously, we still have three more fights on this card going on today. Shu, who's going to be fighting for his vacant title versus Castro. What's up, Drunk Irishman? My predictions this week have just fucking fallen on their face. Who could have predicted that Josh Kelly would have ended up getting the victory versus Murtazaliev earlier today? That was quite the shock. I mean, I felt that Murtazaliev would just break Kelly down and eventually stop him. But hats off to Kelly, another UK world champion. Obviously for UK boxing, that is excellent. Big Baby's Miller hair fell off. It did. That was easily the most exciting thing of this fight. But let's listen to these cards and see if there were some terrible decisions like yesterday.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards, and we have a split decision.
Split decision.
Judge Kevin Morgan scores it 96 to 94 in favor of Kingsley eBay. Judge Don Trella scores it 97 to 93 in favor of Jarrell Miller. And Judge Frank Lombardi scores it 97 to 93 for your winner, Jarrell Big Baby Miller.
Kingsley eBay seems like a good guy. Cool cat. Yeah, that hairpiece situation was crazy. You just look at his hair now, it's just like ridiculous looking, eh? Yeah, you better just embrace that shit, buddy. Embrace it. Oh, but so far, the Ammo fight, very eh. This Miller fight, very eh. That's the problem with pay-per-view cards. On the outside, they could look good, but it doesn't mean they're going to be worth their money. You think about Shakur Teal, could be a fucking sleeper. Shu versus Castro could be a fucking sleeper. And then, of course, the other fight, Keyshawn versus Ortiz. If Ortiz is going to be competitive, it's going to have to be a sleeper because that's kind of the way he fights. So you could have three real boring fucking fights as well as these two prelim fights and just make this a disappointing card overall. But the one good thing you can say is at least it's interesting when you go look at all the fucking boxers that are in the crowd today. I see Ben is there. Between Ben, you have William Skull and Beterbiev, and then Eubank. You got Golovkin and Usyk in the front row down beside Turki Al-Sheikh. So everybody's there. Everybody. Castillo fight was pretty good. I predicted that one correct. Canelo can't stop Berlanga, Munguia, but they get stopped in the next fights. It just shows you how past it Canelo really is. Well, Bobby, come on. That's a very pedestrian perspective on boxing, but, you know, suit yourself. Am I the only one who thought Backram and Kelly wasn't an upset? People were overselling the Tim Tszyu victory a guy coming off a defeat, still had PTSD plus Backrum's inactivity. Well, that's the thing, right? His inactivity also played into this. And the fact that in my prediction, I said I expect Murtazaliev to stop Kelly because I don't think Kelly is the toughest guy mentally or physically. But the one way that you could potentially see Kelly win is if the fight went the distance, obviously hometown advantage and whatnot. And from what I heard, that's kind of the way it seems as if it played out. Yeah, Skull got stopped by the Danish fighter in the 12th round. Kelly was plus 300 underdog, wasn't that wide. Team Haney jumped the Tiger. And then I see John Boxing and 78 Sports TV trying to fucking blame Tiger Johnson and take the responsibility away from Team Haney. I mean, you bring in this team of fucking, I don't know, 10, 15 people. You need this entourage. And it wouldn't have been such a big deal, but we've seen Team Haney's entourage before when they fucking jumped the Carney guy at the amusement park, right? So this isn't the first time we've seen Team Haney's team do this kind of thing, right? So Sean is young, but he starts shit, and then he has all these guys fucking, jump in front of him to protect him. Come on, man. You can't fucking make excuses for this. What Tiger is doing is what boxers should do, calling out the champion. Haney's the champion. Tiger is calling him out. What's the issue? Has John Boxing called Murtazaliev a hype job yet? He probably didn't even know that fight's happening, right? So it's irrelevant. Sean, do you think Miller... Sean, do you like Miller as a fighter? Big Baby Miller? Fuck no. Never liked him. Boring as fuck. I don't think Backroom is a hype job. He's not a hype job. It's just, unfortunately, this is the way things play out sometimes. Sean, I saw your basketball channel got blocked on KO Boxing Channel. Oh, really? KO. What a pussy. Pussy. The fucking guy's dick riding Tank Davis like fucking he's single. Laugh out loud, they dug up a Russian guy for Iglesias to fight for the vacant title. They're in negotiations. Well, that's good. He's got to get a chance to win a title. At least if he wins a title, now he's got some leverage to potentially make some big fights, right? You can't really duck the guy when he has a title. Was never sold in Backroom. The Call K fight told me all I need to know. Let's be real. He caught Tim Zhu at the perfect time. Salute if it real Miller Toupee got knocked off. KO 86 blocked you. Wow. That guy, like most of those guys, he can throw out complete bullshit consistently. But once you call him out on it, then he fucking is in his feelings. This is the guy who wants to debate his opinion constantly. I don't need to debate your fucking opinion. It's your opinion. I disagree with it. Why do I need to fucking debate you on it? We did debate. We went back and forth on his channel, on my channel, right? The reality is he's always going to be a fucking dick rider. He did it for Errol Spence, going out of his way to downplay and dismiss and hate on Bud Crawford, was exposed. And now he fucking then jumped on fucking Tank Davis's dick. And we saw how that's fucking worked out for him. Congratulations. Everybody you fucking dick ride fucking blows up in your face. And you love it. And you don't want people to fucking call you out on it. So you block them. Because you, like fucking the LDBC, want one-way traffic. You're not about fucking boxing talk. You're about fucking your narrative. And you only want people on your channel that fucking support your narrative. That's cool, but I ain't fucking doing that. And if you want to block me, I don't fucking care. I'll still talk about you. 86 blocked me for not agreeing with his propaganda. Hopefully Kelly is down to fight Boots and Ortiz. Well, apparently he's got a contract. So there's nothing he can do except accept the contract to fight Boots. So his reign at the top is probably going to be short term. But that's good. Boots gets an opportunity to win a world title. As I said, if you want the Boots Ortiz fight to be big, it should be a unification fight. Not to say I would be against it happening now. Of course, I'd be down. Make that fight for sure. But let's be honest. If Ortiz and Boots are champions fighting for unification, now that shit's really fucking fire. If you listen to KO Boxing, you'd think Tank is the most innocent person alive. Exactly. And the best. Craziest shit ever with what happened to Miller. Boots will destroy Kelly. Kelly's boring as fuck. Anyways. Yeah. The one thing I said about Kelly winning, which would be good, was the fact that we would get a potential Boots Ennis fight. He obviously has a big fan base, more so in the UK. So I just thought he was a better potential champion than Murtazaliev as far as marketing and making fights. Wonder if Boots will avoid IBF rehydration clause. Boots didn't like the clause with Karen rematch. Yeah, but that was at 147, right? Yeah. Ortiz should fight Zayas next. Problem is he might have to take a smaller split because Zayas will be unified. I can't breathe from how hard I was laughing. Shh. By Miller's hair. Shoo shoo. See, and if Shoo should get jumped by Devin Haney's family too. Because that interview on the Porter podcast, Shoo and Tiger Johnson were both on it, right? And neither of them were critical of Devin Haney. Neither of them said anything terrible to Devin Haney. But that kid is such a fucking sensitive soul. He's much like the people who support him, the LDBC. They cannot have a fucking difference of opinion. You got to fucking agree with them or that's it. That's like Devin Haney. That's why those guys are perfect for each other. I'm sick of these weight talking points. You make weight, it's fair game. That's that. Yeah. Well, and if you're a champion, you shouldn't be moaning and groaning about weight stipulations for the title that you hold because you're the one that chased that title and you knew what the situation was with regards to that. So what do you fucking want? Carrington versus Ball unification is a good fight. Well, at that weight class, any unification fight is a good fight. Whether you're talking about Espinoza, fucking True School Sports favorite kid, Angelo Leo, or either one of these two cats, whoever. They should just finally fucking fight each other because they've been waiting for a newie for way too long. We need same-day weigh-ins. Yeah, they won't do that because of health issues. This 36-hour rehydration period until fight time is dumb. Like, look, Adames had 36 hours to rehydrate, and still he had to pull out of the fight because he was dehydrated. Of course he's going to be dehydrated. He's fucking cutting tons of weight to make 160 pounds. We need to stop talking about weight. Well, I don't really talk about it. Haney's team is bad for boxing. Well, Haney's team is just, it shows you the problem with fanboys. It's not Devin Haney's team. It's just the fans that support these kind of fucking boxers. They're radical. They're fucking casual. And they're fucking mental. Right? Whether you go back to any fucking Deontay Wilder's team back when they had Wilder, fucking Floyd Mayweather's team, you could say Pacquiao's team, you know, any of these fucking huge boxers that had radical fucking fan bases. But Devin Haney should tell his boys to fucking keep their fucking fists in their pockets. Because just like that shit was making Clarissa Shields look bad, that shit's making Devin Haney look bad. And to make it worse, instead of just standing up there doing his job, he jumped into the mix as well. And we know what he does when he jumps in the mix. He fucking throws punches from behind his boys. We saw that at the fair. You know, that boy's soft. Soft like fucking one ply. Ring 7 should be Boots, Anus versus Kelly and Ortiz versus Zayas as the co-main event. Well, that would be great, right? And a good way to build up a super fight. You can throw Murtazaliev versus Tim Tszyu rematch on there too. Stack a 154 division card. Could maybe throw in Madrimov versus Funduro. Evan, don't duck later. Tio is a god. A god. Just saying that, you kind of show what I just said about radical fanboy channels and radical fans. A god. Like, you've never, ever heard me call a fighter a fucking god. And you never will. Oh my God, dude. You're like fucking a 16-year-old girl fucking going crazy over a Korean boy band. You got posters on your wall? Let's go Liverpool. Liverpool back in the swing. 4-1 yesterday versus Newcastle. Nice. I figured this was a big event, so I would have a morning beer. I mean, it's 10:30 here, but it's nighttime somewhere. Cheers. Boots anus. I think it's just he doesn't know how to spell anus. Here we go.
31 years old, Carrington, 5'8".
This is Bruce's opportunity to make a statement.
This is for the vacant WBC World Featherweight Championship. So in the ring, and Thomas Trump.
Let me lower myself down and get comfortable.
Let's now welcome to the ring, Carlos Castro.
Carlos Castro. Shoo time.
Very experienced, very durable, strong fighter from Sonora, Mexico. He's going to need all that toughness against Shakur Carrington who wants to make a statement tonight against the Mexican. Experience.
Carlos is serviceable. Look at me, I'm getting a chicken neck. So what happens when you almost get to 60? Chicken neck. Question is, how's Carlos Castro getting a world title fight after coming off of a loss to Stephen Fulton? You lose to Fulton, and now you get an opportunity to fight for a world title against Shushu. Isn't there any other fucking contenders in that division? I'm going with Chisora to fucking knock Wilder out inside 4. Oh, that's true. The Castro-Fulton fight was pretty competitive. And then Fulton went in and destroyed fucking Funduro or Figueroa. But his first fight against Castro, it was not a good performance from Fulton. John Boxing is hoping Carrington will be the man to beat the Newies. Well, of course he is. John prays to God that a black fighter can beat fucking Nui to prove black dominance, because that's how radically fucking racial he is. Like, I don't fucking think about what non-black fighter could beat a black fighter to fucking make me at peace with the world. And Nui's too nice. Shoe not ready. Ryan Garcia, Gary Antoine Russell, title shot. Well, yeah, but nobody said that was a good thing. And it's funny you mentioned Gary Russell. That's good that you mentioned him. Because usually, people just try to make some racial agenda. Look at you. You look like a character out of Warriors. You guys remember that movie? Warriors, come out and play. Warriors. He looks like one of the characters from that show. He just got to have the black eye. Shushu's a good kid. Well-spoken. Well-thought. Yeah, Shushu struggles with cans from what I've seen. Well, he had a few fights against fighters that he was expected to dominate and didn't look so great against, like Sagawa, who just lost yesterday. have beer, we'll travel. Like my special Heineken cup. It even comes with like a cap, a lid. The last guy that Shushu fought, he should have easily smoked him.
Ladies and gentlemen, this battle is scheduled for 12 rounds and will be for the vacant WBC Featherweight Championship
Of the world.
Brought to you by Ring Magazine, Sella, and Eddie Hearn for Matchroom Boxing in association with...
I like now that they have the ring apron bigger so people can walk on it and operate and fighters don't fall out of the ring completely. That's a much better adjustment.
Law firm, Everlast, Halo, IFX.
Also keeps blood and fucking spit and shit off of the guys sitting at the tables.
By the New York State Athletic Commission.
That dude, man, is such a cheesy motherfucker.
President Mauricio Suleiman, Supervisor Jill Diamond.
That Ring Magazine belt guy? Fuck, man. Dude's corny as fuck.
Ken Ezzo and Benoit Rousseau
Corona Familia.
are referee
Is that a different version of Corona?
Introducing first fight out of the red corner,
Carlos Castro.
With red and white, and weighed in officially at 125.2 pounds. Coming to us from Phoenix, Arizona, by way of Ciudad Obregón, Sonora, Mexico. He brings a professional record of 30 wins, 3 defeats, with 14 of his 30 wins coming by way of
I haven't, but last night I was drinking normal Corona. But it was fucking freezing last night. We went to like a city view, so you look over the city. Fuck, it was cold, man. Which means it was probably like 10 degrees in Taiwan. Okay. Shoo.
Brownsville, Brooklyn, New York. He is a Ring Magazine ambassador.
Fucking rat fur coat.
With 16 wins, 9 of his 16 wins come by way of knockout. Ranked as the number 7 featherweight in the world by the Ring Magazine, here is the current WBC interim featherweight champion of the world, Bruce
Shoo Carrington. Top rank representing. My computer's broken, so now I'm just operating off of my iPad. So StreamYard doesn't work as good on an iPad. Things I can't do. So I did go live. I went live like once, twice, just not as much. But I have to buy a new computer. And obviously Christmas and stuff came, so it's kind of thrown me off as far as that. Who is this clown with the belt? That fucking dude, man. Yeah. He's always there representing Turkey. Here we go. Shoo Carrington. Can he make a statement? Look great. 28 years old. This is his big chance. John must be upset that Golovkin is ringside. Because apparently, you know, people are going to forget Golovkin and he's going to be something nobody ever talks about again. Both guys trying to establish those jabs. See, this is the kind of fight that's going to prove that Shushu is that potential superstar, potential pound for pound fighter, or just a good fighter. And the reason Top Rank hasn't really pushed him is because he just wasn't great or elite. So they've finagled his career pretty safely. And now he's got his opportunity for a vacant title versus a serviceable fucking opponent. But Castro's not the easy style, right? He doesn't want to overcommit. He's using his jab, going to force Shushu to maybe be a little more aggressive and allow Castro to counterpunch a bit more. Ben's girl, she ain't bad, but she ain't fucking super hot or anything. The one good thing I can say about her, she sat there the whole time and not once been on her phone. I appreciate that. So far, first round is mostly a setup round. Both guys trying to establish their jabs, see what the other guy has. Neither guy really doing anything overly impressive yet. Good jab to the body, Shushu. Yeah, the first round, not much to fucking say either way. I don't know who won. You could say Castro, you could say Shushu. It's pretty much 6-7. Chi is in the crowd with Usyk, yep, with his brother in between. See that Better BF sitting with William Skull, Montreal fucking teammates represented. I wonder if they're speaking French or speaking English. That's a nice play there. Fake into the body, coming up to the head with the jab. With those highlights, I assume it looks like DAZN feels that Shushu won the first round. Round 2. Anybody see anything going on with the Sandra Zayas card? I thought that was also on DAZN, but when I looked, I couldn't find it. Heating up. There you go. Shushu throwing fucking combinations. That's what you say. Guy's going to be a fucking defense first fighter. You got to have opportunities to jump in and let your hands go. Good jab by Shushu. Starting to be really effective now. Is that Spike Lee? Spike Lee in the front row sitting beside Eddie Hearn? Good work, both guys. Shushu's looking like Abdullah Mason, not afraid to fucking let his hands go. Nice round. Fun round. After only two, it heats up already. Exactly what we hope to see. See if one of these guys can catch each other clean in the exchange. Crowd's filled out. Looks good now. Hey. Aren't you guys sitting a little too close together? Bud, big pimpin' with the LV fucking suit. Cooked himself in our threads. I was watching Duke McKenzie, the UK champion, and he broke down the fight yesterday with Teo versus Shakur. He gives a lot of pause into why Teo should win the fight. I said he's one of the most respectable guys who's actually predicting that Teo is going to win the fight. Oh, nice right hand from Shushu. Good counter from Castro. With Duke McKenzie picking Teo, it makes me pause about who I think is going to win. I was pretty confident that Shakur is going to win, but Duke McKenzie, his predictions are pretty fucking spot on. He almost convinced me yesterday when I watched the interview. Good little left to the body from Castro. Good little jab by Castro. I said, Castro, you got to throw with Shushu. See, Castro's a good fighter. He's just not a special fighter. Doesn't have great foot speed, hand speed, or great power. Technically, he's solid. He's obviously tough. That was a nice counter left from him. That's it. You got to try to catch fucking Shushu between his shots. Shushu's opening up. Oh, nice shot. Oh, yeah. See, this is what we like to see from a fighter. Be defensive, but fucking still let your hands go. A boxer puncher. If the fight's going this easy so far for Shushu, I think maybe Shushu could potentially stop Castro. Good jab to the body. Going to open up that big right hand to the head. Oh, nice counter left again from Castro. That's his most effective punch, the counter left. And Shushu, that short fucking little jab on the inside. Good round for Shushu. Nice round. Tio. Tio looks real fucking relaxed. Let's see if that will translate into the ring. Obviously, for Shakur, it's big if he beats Tio. But if Tio beats Shakur, man, the third fucking legacy victory of his career. At that point, that dude is already fucking solidifying his ballot as a first ballot Hall of Famer. And all the cap John throws out about Devin Haney's great resume. It ain't a great resume compared to Tio if Tio beats Shakur. Loma, Taylor, Shakur. 3 pound-for-pound fighters on your resume. Impressive. It's right up there with Bivol, Zerto, Canelo, Beterbiev. Where'd Turkey Al-Sheikh go? Standing up. He always fucking likes to do that, eh? Getting in everybody's way. I'd be like, hey, sit down. Round 4. Oh, nice left from Castro. Nice counter right from Shushu. These guys are digging in, man. So far, so good. This fight's action-packed. Both guys having a lot of success. I wonder how much money Castro's getting paid for this fight. Is that the Persian Funduro in the crowd? Oh, Shushu is shaking. That punch behind the head hurt him. Oh, rocky moment. That's it, Castro. You got to open up. You have him fucking dung. Now's the chance to overwhelm him. Hit him with something else. Let's see what Shushu's got. What kind of dog's in there? Hit the body. Don't just go for the head. Hit the body. What are you doing? Now you're wasting. Oh. Let him get his legs back. You should hit the body a bit more. Shushu, you could do that, but you're losing this round now, fighting fucking with your back against the ropes. I know it's only 1 round, but still. You might give the guy fucking hope. That's definitely a Castro round. Castro actually hurt him. He hit you in the back of the head, but that shit's gonna happen, dude, when you fucking duck. Shakur's winning. Well, the fight's not happening now, so he's not winning, actually. Yeah, see? That's a legal punch. You fucking ducking your head down. He's fucking hitting you on the side of the head. I knew he would have KO'd Shushu by now. Well, I think it's a competitive, good fight, but I do think Inui eventually catches him. But, if Inui beat Shushu, people would just say, who cares? Shushu didn't do anything. What has he done? Who did he beat? He's got no resume. Of course, they won't say that now. They only say that about non-Black American fighters, right, John? But the reality is Shushu doesn't have a resume. You can't name one fighter on his resume that he fought. This is the first guy he fought that literally anybody's watched before and knows who they are. And this was a top-ranked fighter that you figure would have got an opportunity to fight Espinoza. But that fight didn't happen. Why? Because I don't think they felt that he could beat Espinoza. And they figure it's better to have two champions, potentially do a unification fight, generate a lot of money, as opposed to get him beat early by Espinoza. Like the way this fight's going now, Shushu's good, but I would have to favor Espinoza to beat him. Oh. Big right hand by Castro. Castro knows he can hurt Shushu, so obviously that's a victory there for him. I don't think he's been hurt yet by what Shushu's thrown, but he knows he's hurt Shushu a couple times, especially with that punch on the head. Both guys fighting smart. Obviously, Shushu is a lot faster, feet and hands wise. But both guys are pretty sharp. Nice check hooks by Castro. Another nice check hook by Castro. I think Castro won that round too. Shushu's been a little more hesitant that round. 3-2. Shushu. Elijah Pierce is an ice cream truck driver. Elijah Pierce, right? Like, come on, man. Who's that guy beat? That guy hasn't beaten anyone. Elijah Pierce, Rafael Espinoza will be Inui's toughest test. Silly ass, you just fucking put Elijah Pierce in there because he's black. That dude is fucking, he's done zero in his career except fucking get beat. Right? What has he done that's impressive? What's up, Mr. Sean? What's up, Wayne? Who do you predict Teo Shakur fight in your prediction league? I picked Shakur by decision. 5 great wins for Pierce. Name one great win by Pierce. Elijah Pierce delivered my order for Pizza Hut. Yeah, that dude, not to say he couldn't be a good fighter, but at this point, what has he proven that makes you feel like he's fucking elite? Better than the winner of this fight, better than True School Sports' favorite fighter, better than Nick Ball, who hasn't been beaten. And the only blemish on his resume is a draw against multiple weight world champion, who many people feel he beat in that fight. So even though he's a one-dimensional fighter, he's been super successful in that style against elite level opponents. The tide definitely has turned so far in this fight, definitely favoring Castro, who's feeling more confident. Whereas I think Shushu is not feeling as confident. Now a little more hesitant, knowing that he can be hurt. Sometimes, man, it's tough to fight at home in front of your home crowd. A lot of pressure, high expectations to look fucking unbelievable, not just to win, but to look great in the process. Zayas is about to fight. How come I can't find that fight online? Is it on DAZN? Where's that fight? Why can't I find it? Ah, that doesn't help me. I live in fucking Taiwan. And DAZN freezes. I don't understand what goes on with DAZN. You figured they would get all those fucking bugs worked out. Come on, motherfucker. Ah, yeah. What's this, round 7? Yes, round 7. Good guess. Okay. They gave Carrington that last round. It was close. Oh, nice right hand from Shushu. This fight's really turned out to be a good back and forth contest. Shushu's definitely not elevating himself above the competition. Haha. Choo Choo wouldn't beat Espinoza. No, I don't think he'd beat Espinoza. I think that's why they didn't put him in with Espinoza. Okay, I got it. Perfect. There we go. Triple screen. 1, 2, 3. Oh, why are you fucking kicking me out already? Just the fight's about to start. Yeah, skip ad. Get off the screen, motherfucker. Oh, you're killing me. What the fuck? There we go. Okay. Round 1, Zayas versus Barao. This fight should be a fucking good fight. Not that this fight's not, but obviously this is a unification fight, world title fight. Hey, Sean, how are you doing tonight, buddy? I'm good, Brian. I'm watching one event on my TV, DAZN, and the top-ranked Xander Zayas Barao fight on my iPad. So boxing is great on January 31st. Even though right now it's February 1st in Taiwan. This fight should be really interesting. For Xander Zayas, this is a big opportunity, right? Especially now that that third belt is kind of in Josh Kelly's hands. So far, it's going the way you expect. Xander Zayas starting quick behind his jab. Barao trying to fucking put pressure on him. Multitasking, that's me. Round 8 for Shushu versus Castro. I gotta put one eye on one screen, one eye on the other. The question with Xander Zayas is, can he do this for 12 rounds? If he can do this for 12 rounds, he's going to become a unified 154-pound world champion. And for top rank, you have Shushu potentially as a world champion, and then a unified champion with Xander Zayas. Top rank has no major broadcasting, but they got tons of fucking great fighters still. Espinoza, so many. Nice counter left hand from Zayas. Oh, good jabs from Abbas. Abbas is a good fighter. He reminds me a little bit of the professor, Azuma Nelson. Xander Zayas, round 1. What's going on in round 8? Castro Shushu. Shushu's becoming a little more defensive now. I gotta buy some shea butter. I'm pretty fucking. Oh, sorry about that. Round 2 for Xander Zayas Abbas. Wonder who can hurt who in the Xander Zayas Abbas fight. Both guys are decent punchers, but neither of them are, big knockout punchers. So far, Xander Zayas looks good, smooth, controlled. Who do you have in the main? I got Shakur. Yeah, I got Shakur winning, but I was listening to Duke McKenzie, the UK multiple weight world champion, and he's predicting that Teal's going to win. And he made a good point. I don't know what my man Ben is saying right now, but he really broke it down and gave Teal a lot of credit. So it makes me pause. I hope the fight's going to be great and competitive. I mean, at the end of the day, that's the best thing that could happen for boxing. Legacy fight. And whoever wins, congratulations. Pound for pound, top 5 on my list. Remember, we were talking not that long ago about the 154-pound division, and all you dudes were fucking bad mouthing and downplaying Xander Zayas. And now here we got Xander Zayas potentially going to be a unified world champion. Duke used to be a flyweight champion, Sean. He was a multiple weight world champion, right? Absolutely. If Teo has his head on straight and comes to fight, he's going to be a handful. Exactly. No, he's a good fighter. Shushu, hiya, looking ordinary. Well, Shushu looked good early, right? When he was being aggressive and really sharp. But obviously he got touched up and hurt. And since then, he's been a little more. Oh, there you go. The big moment, the knockdown, the win. Shushu with the statement, stopping Castro. That's exactly what you're hoping to do. Fucking sensational victory. Ha. Hitchens. Off topic. Kentucky beat Arkansas. Did Kentucky beat Arkansas? Nice. That is the most important victory of the year for fucking Kentucky. Beating fucking Calipari. And to be fair, I think Arkansas is a better team. Arkansas, the problem is they don't have very good big men, but their guards, unbelievable. Great. Fucking Castro. Congratulations, Shushu. You did it. You got your fucking sensational victory, made a statement. Now nobody's going to be fucking able to fucking downplay your victory, even though I had him winning on the cards, but that's exactly what you needed. A fucking sensational fucking win in Madison Square Gardens at home in front of the crowd. Stealing the night. Shushu Carrington, representing for New York City. Yeah, man. It's been a long time, and finally you're a world champion. Congratulations, kid. Couldn't happen to a nicer kid. He's a good kid. I still don't think he beats Espinoza from what I saw today. But you know what they say, when you become a champion, you get better, right? It's that mental aspect. Man, get that fucking ad shit off my screen. I can't see what's going on with Xander Zayas and them. There we go. Round 3. Hopefully Ball, Shushu, Espinoza start unifying. As well as, what's his face? The other champion, True School Sports favorite guy. No, he might not beat Nick Ball. Oh, that was nice. 3-punch combination. Boom, boom, boom. Fucking Castro. Right hand, caught him. Inside. low blow, and then 3-punch combination finished him off. Nice. So that's what he was doing early on in the fight, where he was very effective. But after he got hurt, he became a little more tentative to do that, to throw combinations on the inside. But at the end of the day, that shit is what he needed to do. Are you going to do that, Shakur? See, you got Hitchens, who's a bit of a dick, but then you got Shushu, who's totally fucking a G. Ah, there you are, New York, representing fucking Spike Lee. You winning a world title with Spike Lee fucking ringside. Psh, could you dream of something like that? That's it, right? Told you Shushu wins. What do you mean told you? Everybody picked Shushu to win. The fact that it looked like he was going to win in a boring fashion was the issue. But he came through and got the sensational victory. Hey! Ball. I think Inui beats Shushu. What Shushu did today showed that he wants to engage, but he can get caught and hurt. Castro is no fucking Inui.
1 minute 29 seconds of round number 9. Our referee in charge, Charlie Pitch.
Inui watches that and thinks, bring it on.
And now the WBC featherweight champion of the world from Brownsville, Brooklyn, New York, Bruce Barrington.
That's it, eh? Good on you, kid. Round 4. Zandazayas Barao.
There's no better way to win a world championship than in New York City at Madison Square Garden. What did you think of that performance? Man, listen, first and foremost, I'm going to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, because without him, nothing would be possible. I want to thank Turkey, His Excellency, for having me on this card, Bob Barron, and everybody that was involved to get me on this card. You know, Carlos Castro, man, I told you, man, he's a dangerous guy. You know, he hit me like kind of back the head, but you know, he got me on the shot that kind of buzzed me, and he was tough and thorough through and through. It was a tough fight. I expected it to be a tough fight, but I knew I was going to finish strong as the Brownsville champion that I am today. Talk to me about that shot that you took in the 4th round, because you were in cruise control up until that point, took that right hand. How did that affect you, and how did you, what adjustments did you make? Well, you know, that was my first time being buzzed, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've had that effect in sparring before, and, you know how to work through it. So when I got caught, you know, I just had to stay calm, get back to boxing, and then, you know, just get my faculties better together, and then when the judges were being aggressive again, and then, you know, get into another groove. And I think that second groove is what got me, you know, into this victory. You were starting to build a lead in those later rounds, but then you finished the show. Walk me through the finish of that fight. Yeah, to be honest, I felt that it was going to come the round before. I was like coming on high in the round before, but I just knew I needed to land like, you know, a good combination. I was looking for one shot at first, one shot, but the combinations is what set up those punches, the big punch. And then I felt like it was time for him to go. So as he was going, hook right there, right hand right there, as he was going down, combinations was it, not the one shot. You are Brooklyn born from Brownsville. Yes, no fighter has won a world championship here in the big room at Madison Square Garden. We saw the emotion on your face after you got announced. What was going through your mind? Man, hold on, listen, first and foremost, did y'all enjoy the Shushu show?
The Shushu show.
When I say Shoe York, y'all say city. Shoe York! Shoe York! The people who said it themselves, man, you know, it was a great showing. And I just can't wait to get back in there. I'm super excited to see what the future holds for me. And you guys, y'all already know how I'm with it. I'm all of the champions. Espinoza, Angelo Leo, Nick Ball, y'all already know how I'm coming. Y'all already see what I see. And y'all ain't know this was a shooter show. Now you know. Congratulations, Choo. Thank you, baby.
Congratulations for the new world champion, Shakur Carrington, with the spectacular knockout win. That's the way to make an exclamation, man. I'm watching Zayas. Zayas is fucking outboxing Abbas clearly, up 4 rounds to 0. Abbas is just doing what you figure, struggling to get to Xander Zayas. The question is, can Xander Zayas continue to box and move for 12 rounds at this level? Abbas needs to keep throwing that jab, cut off the ring, get him into the corner, and let his fucking hands go. Of course, Ball is a bigger name in the UK than Carrington is in the US. In the US, nobody knows who Shakur Carrington is. He was number 3 on this card, put on this card because of Bob Arum pushing him, right? Otherwise, this kid's, nobody knows who he is. Not really. But then fucking Nick Ball, when he fights in the UK, the crowd comes out, man. He's a fucking star in his city. That's why I was saying it's good that Kelly beat Murtazaliev, because potentially you have a similar situation with him. We know that the UK represents. It needs to be in England because that's where the money is. I mean, I don't think fucking Shakur will even question that, because where you're going to get paid the most money, that's where you're going to go. But this is round 5 for Xander Zayas versus Abbas Barao. And so far, he's doing a great job keeping his distance, letting his hands go, keeping Abbas fucking, keeping Abbas uncomfortable, making him turn consistently. It is a boxing clinic so far for Xander Zayas. Cheers. That was easily the best thing that happened tonight on that pay-per-view card, Carrington's victory. The first 2 fights prior to that, good right hand by Abbas. He's trying to sit down on that right hand, come over that jab, and it's there. I could potentially see Xander Zayas get dropped by a clean right hand over the jab from check hook. Oh, I thought he got dropped. I thought he got dropped too. Yeah. From the check left. I know I'm calling the right hands, but Abbas is picking up the pressure, which he needs to do, man. It's fucking round 5. If you're going to be down like 5 rounds to 0 leading into the second half of the fight, you're not making it that difficult for Xander Zayas to get a victory. Well, Nick Ball definitely got a ton of dog in him. That's him. He's dirty and fucking aggressive and nonstop. I think potentially he's too much for Shakur, because you think about who Nick Ball beat to win the world title. A fighter very similar to Shakur, right? What's his face? Raymond Ford, right? Raymond Ford, you might even say Raymond Ford is a better version of Shakur. Obviously did better on the amateur circuit, much higher amateur fighter. Obviously won a world title. Hey, Tito Trinidad in the house. There you go. Puerto Rico. Fucking Zayas' mother, she's a big girl. Big girl. Suit Sean, what you doing? Long time no see, bro. Here to get it in. Well, Damon, you're just always hating on me on John's channel, aren't you? Come on, dude. You can make boxing opinions. You don't need to be a hater. When I was reading your comments, I was like, where's David been? He hasn't been on the channel for a while now. And ta-da, here you go. Round 6. So far, I think it's 6-0 Xander Zayas. It's a competitive fight, but pretty much one-way traffic. I don't miss nothing. No. Oh, nice short uppercut from Xander Zayas. But fucking Abbas just walked right through that. Abbas is really pressuring now. And you better. It's round 6. I think one of the problems with Abbas, he's not really going to the body, right? Like, think about it. You're fighting a guy moving as much as Xander Zayas is. I'd be fucking punching him on the hips, right? Every time he moved out, hooks to the hips. You're like going to try to hit him just so that eventually he's going to not move so well. But so far, Abbas hasn't fucking done much to the body. Jabs to the head, hooks to the head, but no body work. I think that's part of being a European, right? European boxing is different. You look at a lot of the great European fighters, they just don't go to the body like they should. That was one of the things I loved about Lomachenko and Golovkin, right? 2 European fighters, both great amateurs, and both went to the body fucking like animals, which is what made them good pros. You can't be a good pro if you don't go to the body. Abbas trying to box behind his jab now. I don't know if that's going to benefit him. Now you're giving fucking Xander Zayas opportunity to fucking take the pedal off the metal right now. Lomachenko's body work ignored versus Haney. His work always ignored because a lot of it's on the inside, hard to see, but effective. Like, he shouldn't have had losses to Haney. He shouldn't have a loss to Solida. The only loss he had was to Tio. And even that fight was a close fight. I had him down 1 round. 1. 1? Sorry, 2. 7-5. Can't be down 1 round. That doesn't make sense. Zayas is a good kid, but he won't be a great fighter. You guys spent a lot of time hating on Xander Zayas, but he's the closest dude at 154 to becoming a unified champion. 6 rounds in, and at this point, I have to say that he's 6-0. Not to take anything away from Abbas. Abbas is a good fighter. He's just headhunting too much and following too much. Shushu versus Espinoza. I got to lean towards Espinoza. With his length, his power, I think he's just too much for Shushu at this point of his career. What platform is Xander on tonight, Paramount Plus or Tubi? I think it's Tubi and ESPN's Facebook website. Oh, my neighbor. Can you hear it? How come his motorcycle, the battery always works, whereas my battery always fucks up? His bike can sit there for a long time without running, and then when he starts it, it fucking goes. Me, I start my bike once every 2 days, and then it still fucking doesn't work for me. He's got a nice KTM 790. These guys beat journeymen like Abbas, Dude, Garcia Perez. Zayas makes it look easy. Ask him what kind of battery he has. Well, I would think it's similar, right? I just curious, do you unplug your fucking battery if you want to keep it like from not working? Because I think I recall somebody saying that you can like unplug it and that makes it work, like last longer. Even though it's not as simple as a car, which you can easily just fucking do that. With a motorcycle, fucking, it's a pain in my ass. Xander loses to Ennis. Well, that's an opinion. At this point, who's Ennis beat that's better than Xander Zayas? Stanionis? You think Stanionis would beat fucking Xander Zayas? I don't. No fucking chance. No chance in hell that dude beats fucking Xander Zayas. I thought he was going to lose to fucking the Russian guy when he fought him. Good fight next. My man, Keyshawn. Keyshawn going to make a statement, and David's going to cry. Oh, no. David. Yeah, I think I said 7 or 8. Man, can you stop throwing fucking ads up? I would say really this fight's 7-1 for Xander Zayas after 7 rounds. Maybe you could say 6-1, but at that point, basically this fight's done. Xander Zayas just has to keep doing what he's doing. Abbas, literally the problem is he hasn't went to the body at all in this fight. At all. Right? We're in 7 rounds, and I don't know if I've seen him throw fucking 5 body punches. How are you going to beat a mover with that kind of game plan? Like initially, you should have came in and tried throwing that jab to the body, hook into the body, hitting him on the hips, fucking breaking him down, so that eventually he won't be able to run around the ring. He is throwing combinations, so that's a good thing, but unfortunately, it hasn't really caught him with too much. Round 8. If Sanders Eyes could get a little more pop on his shots, he could be a star. A whole country behind him in Puerto Rico. They would love to have a good champion. You think about that Mexican guy that fought Junto Nakatani. That's the style that Abbas has to be using against Andrew Zayas, but so far he's not nearly as aggressive as he should be. Not hitting the body, Not even like doubling up that jab. Xander Zayas is pitching a masterclass. Not the most exciting fight, but doing what he has to do. Making Abbas miss. I think Ortiz beats Xander Zayas. Well, it's good they're taking so long because we're watching the Abbas fight, so we don't need distraction. It's better if they let it go a couple more rounds. That's perfect on DAZN's part. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, and I like Abbas, right? I can't really give him any credit because I don't think he's doing enough to win. He's following, missing, getting countered, and then just falling back into the same routine. Clear decision, no question. You can't go into a fight with this game plan and fucking not throw at the body at all. Like he's just hoping to catch him with that right hand over the jab, which is there, right? Truthfully, I think that was a punch that potentially could be a game changer. But you got to set that shit up. I'll be back. I'm going to piss before the Keyshawn fight. So, follow me into the bathroom. Obviously, you can still hear me. I'll try to be quiet. My God, my pipes are breaking. I need a new hot water machine. They're starting to fucking squeak out now. So we're back. Round 9. Yeah, Barrow would do better. Xander is good, it seems, for sure now. Following missing, getting countered, doing the same routine probably. What Teo will do tonight. Teo is kind of stupid fighter. Well, he's not a stupid fighter. He's only lost one fight, and that fight was super competitive as well. Sounds like Sean's toilet flushing the state of boxing nowadays. Shh. I do think the fight probably is going to fucking, though, unfold the same. Teo's going to fall into a routine, and Shakur is going to do what he has to do to win. There we go. The brothers. Stay out of trouble, boys. Why are you wearing Tim's with fucking a tracksuit? Is that cool? You should be wearing white shoes like your brother. Not fucking Tim's. That shit don't fucking match. The brothers are so big, eh? Jesus Christ. Even the younger brother, he's fucking a monster. compared to fucking Keyshawn. It'd be nice if Xander Zayas could make a statement. Not necessarily knock out Barras, but maybe fucking just drop him, right? Something to make a definitive victory. Because the one thing you could say about Xander Zayas, he's doing what he has to do. He's winning world titles. But he ain't making statements in his fights. He ain't impressing anyone. Luckily, he's got a built-in fan base with Puerto Rico because stylistically, he's not the fucking most fun fighter to watch. But then again, right, do you need to be? You just need to win, be effective. People love Floyd Mayweather. Boring as fuck to watch. I know Floyd Mayweather fans are going to act like that's not true. And they'll say, look at him at 130. He was super exciting. Okay. So you're going to go back 10 years to talk about what he was exciting and ignore fucking everything he did after that? The reality is he was fucking exciting at 130. After that, he was never fucking exciting. His most exciting victory was against the fucking... not a fucking elite world title fighter in Arturo Gatti. Gatti, who was a fucking club fighter. A guy that we still say should never have been a Hall of Famer. Look at Keyshawn. Keyshawn got some evil fucking eyes, but I love his fucking jacket. That shit's fucking pimped out. Unlike Ortiz, I don't like that white-green shit. But I love Keyshawn's. That shit looks fucking cool. Where can I get one of those? I'll buy that. I'd wear that. Round 10.
Wearing white with green and weighing in Old Switzerland at 139.2 pounds. Coming to us from Worcester, Massachusetts.
Worcester.
He is proudly representing his heritage of
Puerto Rico.
and his republic. His professional record consists of 20 wins, 2 defeats, 1 draw, 10 of his 20 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the former world title challenger, Jermaine the Technician Ortiz.
What?
And his opponent across the ring is slow, main event fighting out the blue corner. He comes to the ring wearing black trunks and weighing the same as his opponent, 139.2 pounds.
Man, see, Damon, who cares that he left fucking Bomac?
He was a 2020 Olympic
Fucking Mayweather Madonna, too. Yeah, number 1 was more exciting. Like, I don't know why, Damon, you care that he fucking left Bomac. Who gives a fuck? Shakur don't work with Bomac.
lightweight debut. Here is the former WEO lightweight
Dude's always looking for some reason to fucking shit on someone.
Keyshawn, the businessman, David.
I like the long pull string, too. Oh, Dwayne, we see that you're a fucking Shakur fanboy. That's cool, dude, but calm down.
Coach, I want to go step back just a little bit. All right, gentlemen, we're going to the middle of the white here, and up is going to be good. Right on top of the belt line here is going to be good. Gentlemen, you got my instructions in the back. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands. Touch them up.
Ortiz is a consummate professional, man. He ain't coming to fucking play. He ain't coming to fuck around. But that's why I think this fight is a huge statement fight for Keyshawn, right? Because he's in with a real one. Ortiz no bum. I know people fucking shit on Lomachenko when he fought him, trying to fucking act like Lomo was cherry picking some weak ass competition. But that's just fucking typical Lomachenko haters. Ortiz is good, man. Good fighter. If Keyshawn could fucking stop him impressively, big fucking statement. And I think he can. He's got fucking the style. Longer, harder puncher than Lomachenko. not such a fucking defense first counter puncher like Teal. I think it's going to be hard for Ortiz to fucking be effective against him. Dude, just get out. Fucking, why do you have to stick your head in there? Move, ref. And even from behind, he kind of looks like Bud Crawford. There's a lot of similarities between him and Bud, far more than Shakur, that's for sure. Nice right hand. Golovkin. Round 11 for fucking Xander Zayas. There you go. Ortiz, man. He's game. Look at fucking Keyshawn. He just won't stop talking. That's why fucking Golovkin's laughing. He's like, man. It's good to talk if you can back it up. That's the end game, right? You can say whatever you want. You can talk a load of shit, be like Muhammad Ali. And as long as you win like Ali, no issues. When you lose, now you look like a fucking clown. I definitely think, as far as top ranked fighters, Keyshawn is easily the guy that's in position to be, pound for pound, one of the best and biggest fighters in boxing today. And even look at Keyshawn. He's real thin, compared to fucking Ortiz. He could still make 135, I think. Round 1, Keyshawn Davis. You see that overrated bum in the first row. Glad he's retired. Look at you. Dude, you're fucking typically what the problem is in boxing is. That overrated bum is a fucking Hall of Famer, a silver medal Olympian, a 2-time middleweight world champion who unified, and is fucking sitting there first row with Turki Al-Sheikh, and is the only reason that boxing is going to be in the U.S. Olympics. So you should fucking say thanks, because if it wasn't for him, there'd be no amateur boxing in the Olympics. But clowns like you, all about fucking narrative. Meanwhile, you're going to fucking dick ride fucking Deontay Wilder, a guy who's going to get knocked out by Chisora in 4 rounds. Yeah, no, I totally think Keyshawn going to knock him out around round 7 or 8. What was my prediction? That might be the only prediction I get right in my prediction league fucking today. Round 2. So far, so many things didn't go my way. I picked Shushu to win. What round did I pick Shushu to win? 7th round KO. That wasn't 7th round, so I was wrong. I picked Miller by 3rd. That wasn't even close. Adamus didn't fight. Davis by 9th round. I'm being conservative. These dudes, man. Like, ask yourself, why you hate Golovkin? What did Golovkin ever do that you fucking feel like you need to fucking hate on him? The dude never fucking said anything fucking out of pocket, never hated on his opponents, never clout chased, never was all over social media fucking saying racial fucking bullshit. You know, is just a dude that did what he had to do and was blatantly ducked by fucking every single middleweight champion in the world. If you're being fair, like I'm being fair, the same reason I give him credit, I give Bud Crawford credit for being ducked by the PBC. Round 12 for Xander Zayas, a bow. A bow better fucking come come bring it, because he's fucking probably down 10 rounds to fucking 1 right now. Maybe fucking 9 rounds to 2. He was ducked like crazy. They bring up fucking him ducking fucking Andre Ward. Andre Ward, who was retired basically for 2 years because he had a contract issue with his manager, came back and fucking fought at light heavyweight for the rest of his career. I mean, and we see he needed 3 fights before he fought Kovalev. So you wanted Golovkin to sign a 3-fight deal with him, meaning that he could take 2 cherry-pick fights before fucking Golovkin? Why would Golovkin do that when he had fucking Canelo Alvarez in his weight division? A superstar. Golovkin made millions and millions and millions of dollars fighting Canelo Alvarez. He would have fucking made $1 million fighting fucking Andre Ward. Like, it's a no-brainer. Why would you fucking look at Ward? When he was calling out Carl Froch had just done 70,000 Wembley, right? It would have been a super fight in the UK. Fucking, there's no super fight with Andre Ward. Ward never fucking sold shit. Boring style, boring fucking hypocrite, and a dude that fucking won a world title, amateur gold medal, and nobody even fucking knew. Like when he was in the Super 6 tournament, I didn't even know that he was a gold medal winner because that's how much people weren't talking about him. I knew more about Durrell than I knew about fucking Andre Ward. Andrade Charlo Ward, he tried to fight 147-pounder Mayweather. He didn't try to fight Mayweather, you stupid fucker. Mayweather literally couldn't keep Golovkin's name out of his mouth, talking about how he had no special effects. The reason people talked about it is because fucking Mayweather wouldn't let that shit go. If you're going to keep calling a guy out and shitting on him, then go fucking fight him. Right? I like Keyshawn. Keyshawn's the perfect style. Speed, power, good boxing ability, but not fucking boring defense first fighter. A guy that wants to fucking get you out of there, beat your ass. Gotta love that. Exactly. Golovkin sitting on the ringside, fucking Tank Davis sitting in the cell. Nobody ever said Golovkin was the face of fucking boxing. They did say that about Tank Davis, and how did that work out? Round 3. Good win for Xander Zayas. Easy work. Well, you notice it's always when guys like Damon come here and start pushing bullshit when anything racial becomes a conversation. Damon, just watch the fight. You don't need to fucking spew nonsense about Golovkin. There's quite a few guys you could spew nonsense about in that crowd right now. Eubank, who ducked Golovkin. Ben, who fucking hasn't done anything in boxing. Billy, who's fucking getting tons of hype, but what has he done? Zero. Just elevated to a world champion and arguably lost his last fight to fucking the Guatemalan kid. I thought he lost. Headbutt. Gotta watch those heads. Ortiz wants to fight like that. This is built like a brick shithouse. Keyshawn got to use his jab a bit more. He's a little overstrength to Ortiz, bigger, stronger guy. Oh, nice right hand, or sorry, left hand from Ortiz. You got him in the ropes and something. Ortiz trying to make this fight ugly. I've been saying Jermaine Ortiz is garbage. He ain't garbage, man. Keyshawn looking good so far. Lying, deflecting because they're never held accountable. Exactly. Exactly. People can say whatever they want. They can fucking say complete lies like John Boxing and others. You want to criticize someone, criticize this guy. Hey, Eddie Hearn side piece. Spike Lee. Look at Spike. Yes, congratulations, Josh Kelly. Even though it's a bit controversial, but I think it's better that he won than Murtazaliev because at least he's a bit more marketable. But he's going to lose to Boots Ennis, which is good. Then Boots going to have a title. 2-weight world champion. Potentially then we can get him in with Zayas or Ortiz or Funduro. The way Ortiz is fighting makes you feel like he's felt the power already and don't want to fucking engage too much. Was it a split decision? Shut up. Is that what they said? Split decision. See, once again, it shows you the problem with boxing. What judge could watch that fight and think that fucking Abbas deserved to win one card? Abbas was lucky to win fucking 3 rounds of that fight. That's pathetic. That's the problem with boxing. Like, there's no way a fight like that could happen and a fucking judge should give fucking Abbas the victory because he didn't win. He wasn't close to winning. He fucking completely chased all night, never went to the body, fucking got outboxed consistently. And you could say that Xander Zayas was boring, but Xander Zayas fucking did exactly what he had to do. Abbas, unfortunately, wasn't able to cut off the ring and land any punches. You got to throw an uppercut, Keyshawn, and maybe a bit more body work to help set your shots up. Look at Golovkin, he got the shades on. Both Wardley and Usyk are at this fight. They could do fucking a face-off. Good body shot there from Davis. Right hand to the body, left to the body. Keyshawn don't look very sharp. I think that's part of the reason being out of the ring for fucking over a year. Just not that sharp right now. Zayas is a non-melanated fighter and now unified champion. Where's Lily? On the sofa. Why? What did Damon say about Xander Zayas? Yeah, I had it 10-2 and being generous because in truth, I could have had it fucking 12-0. Judges, refs need to be held accountable as well. There are always some bullshit, always. He has a shitty style, though. Yeah, shitty. Agreed. But many people have shitty styles and people dick ride and fanboy for them, right? Put it this way, he just fought about and he fucking landed far more punches than Devin Haney landed against Ramirez and against fucking Brian Norman. A Honda Navi, what's that? Round 5. So far, the fight's not been exciting. It's been kind of ugly. I do think Davis is winning, but it's definitely not a sensational performance yet. And Ortiz is doing what he does, making fights ugly and competitive. Throw that right hand to his body. Boom! And then left to the head. Who's that? Oh, fan zone. Well, fans are biased, so can't really pick their fucking opinions. Honda Navi. Psh. Lily doesn't want to go on any scooter. I don't think she's going to go on a motorcycle. There you go. Hook to that body, baby. Set those right hands up. I also don't think Keyshawn using his jab as much as he should. He should be more like Golovkin, fucking punishing the dude with that jab. What's Ben drinking? A pint? Keyshawn never shuts the fuck up. The one thing about him, he might talk a lot, but at least it's entertaining and fun. Some other guys is just cringe, like fucking Hitchens. Oh, fucking Hitchens. That dude, he never shuts up either. But every time he talks, I'm just like, oh, please. Please, no more. I just think Keyshawn's a little more endearing personality wise. So, Ortiz, what are you going to do to shake things up? Ortiz looks like he wears makeup. One judge had it 8-4 for Burrell. 8-4. Imagine watching that fight and thinking that Xander Zayas only won 4 rounds. Like, what do you fucking know about the sport of boxing? Like, I think I could get a casual fucking person from outside to sit down and watch that, and they'd still pick fucking Xander Zayas to win that fight. Because they could clearly see that one fighter was dictating the pace, landing the majority of the punches. The other guy was chasing and missing. People are fucking mental. See, that's the biggest problem with boxing. Those fucking clowns. Nice right hand to the body. I told you should be landing that more. That shot's going to set up the big head shots. Keyshawn got to throw in combination. He's too busy trying to load up on one punch. And that's why he's not really landing as much as he should, especially cleanly. Let those hands go in combination, like Shakur, Shushu was doing in the last fight. You'll be more effective. Don't need to load up. Just let your hands fucking flow. Oh, nice left hand by Ortiz. The way this fight's going, it might be hard to see Keyshawn get the stoppage victory. But then again, we felt the same way with Shushu as well, and he got it, so. I love any fighter, regardless of skin color, that throws punches with bad intention, like the homie Keyshawn. Exactly. You just want to see dudes fucking come to fucking scrap, let their hands go. Who's that? Football player? Fulton. Yeah. Get out of my changing room. I gotta fucking focus. Let's go. Round 7, the turning point. I need Keyshawn to fucking get this dude out in round 9, so you got a few rounds to work with. There you go. Hit that body. Lead right. Lead right. Let's go. Snap that jab out. Lead right. Oh, nice counter. Right hand from Ortiz. Hit the body, buddy. Hit the body. Don't just headhunt. Mm. Keyshawn's winning, but I don't think he's that sharp today. I don't think he's as sharp as he could be. He's loading up on a lot of shots, trying to land just that one big shot. It's too easy to see coming when you do that. You gotta fucking put your hands together, man, and fucking mask that shit. Hide it. And for as Ortiz, I don't know what he's doing that thinks he's gonna win the round, win the fight. You're not doing enough to win the fight. You're not getting beat or knocked out, but are you winning? You think at the end of the day, the way you're performing is going to get you a fucking win? I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, Ben getting in it with fucking Rolly Romero, trying to set up their fight. Well, for Rolly, it's smart, right? If you can't get the Pacquiao fight, you get fucking the Ben fight. But here we go. Round 8. I just think Key is being too fucking low volume. As you can see, I don't like low volume. Golovkin was effective because he could fucking land 10 fucking jabs in a round. Nice check left. Apparently that's going to be one of Teal's big punches against Shakur. Dude, it's not me. He's the one spinning me around. That's it. Jabs the body. And then right hand to the head. Okay, Ortiz, you ain't winning around by humping the dude from behind. That's the old Adrian Broner fucking maneuver right there. Broner taught that to fucking Tank Davis. Good punches from Ortiz, getting him trapped in the corner. Now what are you gonna do, Key? Don't just pose. Let your fucking hands go. I definitely think this is an Ortiz round. Come on, dude. Hey, we ain't doing that. Valenzuela is fighting also tonight. Yeah, on Zuffa. The card overall, I mean, it's got good fighters on it, but the competition is fucking garbage. They ain't really fighting anybody that good. But I like Valenzuela. He's good. Yeah, okay. I can see that. He kind of always loading up on that right hand like Deontay Wilder. Got the skinny fucking legs. But yeah, he's obviously more skilled than Wilder. But that's the thing. He should be utilizing his jab more. He should be setting up his fucking right hand. He can't just be like Wilder and throw punches fucking like so easy to predict, right? Who do you think is winning? I think Keyshawn is winning clearly. Like right there, that check hook was one of the best punches that landed in the fight. Round 9. This is the round. Come on. Make my dreams come true. Knock his ass out in round 9. Like Ortiz just not doing enough. He's hugging and pushing and jumping in, but he ain't really fucking doing a lot to win the fight. Like they gave him 1 round. Based on how judges are scoring now, it's probably a split decision. Somebody probably has Ortiz winning. Lead right hand, Key. Lead right hand. Headbutt. Keyshawn should be throwing that check left hook more. Keyshawn. Fucking clown. Who's Ryo fighting? Some kid Nunez? Torres Nunez? You know Lomachenko, kid. You know Lomachenko. Yeah, this tells you everything you need to know about this guy. clown. Look at these two. Can't even see fucking Canelo with his white fur coat. Bud Crawford with the tuxedo. That's Taiwan. So my prediction did not come true. Today was a bad day of boxing predictions. With Kelly fucking winning. I think he's still got power. The problem is now you're fighting bigger dudes, right? Ortiz's eyes swelling up. Was that a fucking headbutt or a right hand? Dude, he's coming with his head. I'll just push him out of the way. Tell him to stop coming in fucking head low. Yeah, well, that's one thing. He's become more of a showman, more fucking fancy things as opposed to fucking sitting down in his punches trying to land something. Also, more predictable. People fucking know him now, so they know what to expect. Whereas before, you're young, people don't know you, so you're able to hit them with shots that they don't see. But now, fucking, they have lots of tape of you. Fucking Ben. Hey, honey, I'm a millionaire. Come on, Key. Let those hands go. Keyshawn's winning, but it ain't fucking impressive. I'll just say that. I expected him to come in and look more dominant, more devastating than he is, but he's going to win. And maybe because he's not looking too dynamite, people will fucking give him a shot. If he went in there and destroyed Ortiz, maybe then no one would want to fight him. Or maybe it's because he's no longer with Bomac. Well, that's it. Ortiz is good enough to fucking not get fucking steamrolled, right? A hype job. Come on, man. You said Ortiz was going to win, Evan. If Ortiz was going to win, but he's fucking losing, how is fucking Keyshawn a hype job? Ortiz's nose is broken and his eyes swollen up. Yeah, well, that's what he is, the gatekeeper for sure. Oh, there you go. You're looking for this sensational victory. You want it? Yeah, I want it. Ortiz is no punk. He's game. Tough dude. Lots of time left. Big round from the clown, from the hype job, as Evan called him. But I don't remember Lomachenko or fucking Tio dropping fucking Ortiz, uh, breaking up his eye and breaking his nose. Yeah, he looked great in the last round. He looked great. Evan, just admit you're fucking wrong. You predicted that Ortiz was gonna fucking beat Keyshawn. Round 12. They're gonna stop the fight. He can't see. Yeah, he can't see. Now you're telling me his eye is fucking bad, so I just need to punch him in the eye? Ortiz trying to go the distance, not get knocked out for the first time of his career. Keyshawn trying to make a big statement. Let's see how it unfolds. Can he land something to get the ref to jump in? He can't see out of his right eye, so fucking hit him with that right. Yeah, the left is fucking open. He's overcompensating. on, Keyshawn. Let the hands go. Oh, there you go. The statement stoppage. Woo, woo. Not the ninth round, but he still got it. Come on, Evan. He's a hype job. Ortiz going to beat him. Keyshawn don't have the size advantage over Ortiz. Ortiz much thicker, bigger dude than fucking Keyshawn Davis. But yes, Lomachenko is small. You called 12th round? I called 9th. So I was off by a bit, but nonetheless, I still scored the fucking KO, so I got that correct. Evan predicted Ortiz with a win, so I guess Evan's not going to be fucking talking for the rest of this live. Evan. I think he could have done better, but like I said, been out of the ring for a long time after that DeSantos fight, fell off because of his bad decisions. But, you know, I think he could be much sharper. I don't think he was very sharp today, and I don't think he was letting his hands go in combination nearly enough. He's going to cry in the car.
12 rounds to close the show with 12 seconds left. Nothing for Ortiz to hang his head about, though, to give him the best shot he could. That's nothing at all.
Is that Daddy Davis?
And that's what does damage. Shots like that. Buzz him upstairs. He put his gloves a little bit too high to block them temple shots, left the ribs exposed. Davis took advantage of it. Davis becomes the first fighter to stop Jermaine Ortiz.
That's a big win, man.
And he's still dancing.
Oh my God. Like a fight nobody was asking for.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the official time. 2 minutes 47 seconds of round number 12. Our referee in charge, Thomas Taylor, waves off the contest. Therefore, your winner by way of technical knockout and still undefeated, Keyshawn, the businessman, Davis. Keyshawn, the amazing businessman, Davis. All smiles, and after a turbulent 2025, it's nice to see him start this year the right way. Yeah, you know what? Everything gets forgotten with knockouts like that. You know, it's impressive to see this young man. I mean, it really is, Tom, because he never stopped looking for the knockout, and he finally got it. Let's hear from him now. He's with Chris Mannix. Keyshawn, congratulations. New year, new weight, and you do what Lomachenko and Lopez couldn't do and stop Jermaine Ortiz. How do you feel about that performance? Man, first of all, I want to give God, my Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior, all the credit. He got me this victory. He brought me back smiling, happy, ready to perform. And I put on an amazing performance, like I promised y'all. Knockout!
You knew coming in he was going to be a little slippery in the ring. You showed great patience throughout the course of this fight. How long did it take you to figure him out?
Look, man, me and my team, Kelvin Davis, Keon Davis, my mama Wanda Davis, and my coaches behind me, man, Rendell, Dorset, Mustafa, Coach Ron. We were preparing for 2 months straight, man. No cameras, just us working, man. And this ain't nothing but family around me. So get used to these faces right here, man. We back and we better, man.
You have to know going into that 11th round, you were probably up on the scorecards, but you kept digging, kept going to the body of Jermaine Ortiz. How important was it for you to finish this fight by knockout?
The amazing Keyshawn, man. I just love being great. I named my coach Ryan named me the amazing for a reason, man. I just keep digging, just keep going. I just like being great, man. You know what I'm saying? And tonight, I just want to put a great performance, and I feel like I did that.
How did it feel not having to cut down to 135?
Man, the amazing, man. That's all I can say. Thank you, Jesus, for the victory, man. I appreciate everybody that came out, supported the business, man. I appreciate y'all. I heard y'all born, but hey, I gave y'all a knockout. Y'all just gotta be patient sometimes, man. It take a little long sometimes, but I told y'all I got y'all. Hey.
You're down, Keyshawn. You're at 140 pounds, but you said you might not be here that long. Who's on your hit list next?
Devin Haney.
Why is that the fight for you?
His father in my DMs keeps screenshot stuff that we saying. I don't know what he screenshotted it for, but Devin Haney definitely on my hit list, and we making that happen 2026.
Congratulations, Keyshawn.
Thank you.
Keyshawn Davis.
Run, Devin. Run.
69-17 over the last 3 rounds.
Devin's way bigger than fucking Keyshawn, though. That's his one advantage. The dude's going to be fucking 180 pounds in the ring on fight night. Keyshawn going to be fucking 147. Because today, I don't think he weighed fucking 150 pounds in the ring against fucking Ortiz. But it is what it is. Obviously, that was a great victory for Keyshawn. Did what he had to do, man. Keyshawn, much more complete fighter than Haney. I just think he's more dangerous fighter than Devin Haney. I think technically Devin Haney's a little better probably than Keyshawn. But I think Keyshawn is just a better overall fighter. He'll beat him because he's more dangerous. More dangerous. And, you know, these are the fights that make a career, right? If he was to go up to fucking, I'd still like to see him win a world title at 140, obviously. I mean, there's no point really jumping up to fight Devin Haney next. You just beat a legitimate 140-pounder. Why not fight one of the champions, get a title, become a 2-weight world champion? And then if you want to move up and face Devin Haney to become a 3-weight world champion, that shit's copacetic. Devin Haney obviously got some things to work out at 147. I don't know who he's going to fight. Because when you think about, oh, look, he landed 180 punches, not 70. Well, that's it. Haney will weight bully Keyshawn. He's much bigger. But I'm going to quickly go to the bathroom before the main event. Shakur and Tio, the fight of the night, the fight we've been waiting for. I don't know if it will be exciting or not, but let's hope. Thing is now, Haney got some legitimate Olympians chasing right? Tiger, Keyshawn, not fighters that had never been known, never been talked about, but like legitimate dudes that were great amateurs and now obviously are seen as top level pros. Obviously, both of them haven't accomplished that much at this point in their careers, but they're both young, and time is on their side. I don't got nothing to drink. The beer is done, the coffee is finished. Time to transition to water, I suppose. Calm down, Lily. What's up? Salute. This is excited because I have cheese. She's like, cheese. There's food. I'm excited. Here you go. Cheers. New work. Not a beautiful city.
Legends. Their names learn to rise before the world watches.
There is nothing like the Super Bowl.
So who's winning the Super Bowl, boys? Seattle or New England? What's your prediction? My dog loves cheese too, yeah. I think Keyshawn's the real deal, for sure. Well, at this point, I kind of got to favor Devin over Keyshawn. He's a more natural 147 pounder. Keyshawn obviously hasn't had that many fights. Just had his first fight at 140 pounds. So, you know, oh, look at this. The gang's all there. Is that Bibble? Look at Golovkin. Golovkin looks big as fuck. I don't know why she's dating fucking that guy. Kate Scott's Malik's wife. Thank you very much. Xander, the man at 154. Sean, the NFL Hall of Fame snubbed Bill Belichick badly. Really? Like into the Hall of Fame, he didn't get elected first ballot? Can you imagine that? Like, how does Bill Belichick not get fucking into the Hall first ballot? The dude has what, 6 fucking Super Bowls? 6? Yeah, well, you know, people are mental. Who are you, sweetheart? Because of Spygate. Oh my God, give me a fucking break. Well, he did retire from NFL. He's in the college football now, right? See, this is the problem with urban culture. You're like mocking and ridiculing a homeless dude eating just because you got lots of cash, even though you're eating fucking fast foods. How much cash do you really have? But people, fucking stupid motherfuckers. WNBA, they're stupid as fuck. Still holding out, thinking they're going to get paid millions. It's like, get a grip, people. God damn. Xander is really, really good. Yeah, he's dating a 24-year-old. He probably got grandkids that age. Yeah, she's super hot. Janabek career died. It did. Um, why are you blaming a fucking old dude that has a chance to date a sexy fucking 24-year-old? If you can do it, you might as well do it. Because life doesn't guarantee you anything. It doesn't last forever. And if you can fucking lay pipe into some sweet ass 24-year-old at his age, what the fuck? Just do it, as fucking Jordan used to say. Just do it. Here we go, people. Is her name Jordan? Funny. Let's go, champ. Yeah. Talk about the perfect scenario. Baby, what are you doing? Hey? Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Yeah. What are you doing, Lily? Hello. Let's get it on.
It's been a great night of world-class professional boxing so far, and we are.
Well, the last two fights definitely fucking did not disappoint.
That's all brought to you by Ring Magazine and Stella.
And Turkey Ali Sheik with his brown vest.
In association with Bob Aaron's Top Rank Incorporated. Sponsored by the Thomas J. Henry Law Firm. Everlast, Halo, IFX Payments, Dash, and Drafting.
Huh?
And now, we turn the page to another great chapter in Madison Square boxing history with our main event of the evening. So let's get this party started!
Let's go, people. Josh Padley won last night or this morning. I like Shakur, but to be fair, stylistically, he ain't a superstar.
Coming to the ring first, the challenger, Shakur Stevenson!
Pimped out apartment. Warehouse. Look at that shit. I would love to have a warehouse apartment. That shit's fucking dope. I'd like to have this too. Abbas is a good fighter, but I just don't know what his game plan was. You knew the man was going to move behind a jab and try to catch you coming in. So you got to pressure, man. And you got to pressure better than he did. Cut off the ring and get in there. Well, that's it. If Shakur wins, let's hope he wins fucking excitingly. I don't care who wins. I just hope that it's good for the sport of boxing.
Shakur Stevenson, former featherweight world champion, former super featherweight world champion, former lightweight champion of the world, now trying to do it super lightweight, trying to become a name mentioned among the immortals in boxing.
There's so many big fights over the years for Shakur Stevenson. Olympic silver medalist, 3-division world champion, wins over Jamel Herring, Oscar Valdez, William Zepeda. He is the best defensive fighter in boxing, the best championship level defensive fighter since Floyd Mayweather, and a mainstay on everyone's top 10 pound for pound. But you ask Shakur Stevenson, and he will tell you that this is the fight he has been waiting for his whole career. He said the last time out against Zepeda, he proved he was a dog. This time, he's going to show that he's the best boxer in the world.
The best boxer in the world? Well, we hope it's not just best boxer in the world. We're hoping for a little more than just boxing.
The defending champion,
Tio.
Lopez.
Let's see if Tio can do it. Well, this is it, right? This is what Shakur been waiting for. An elite opponent. You know, John talks about Inouye and Junto having bad resumes, but who does fucking Shakur have on his resume? His resume is dog shit, right? He beat Oscar Valdez. Okay, congratulations. That's the best guy you fought. Oscar fucking Valdez, right? Now beating Lopez, finally, he's in with a real elite fucking opponent. For Lopez, he already been in with many elite opponents. Shakur is just another one, but that don't mean you're gonna win. Two more weeks of work, and then it's Chinese New Year. And then I have $20 off for Chinese New Year. I extended it a bit, but a 20-day holiday, sweet, nice. After just having Christmas holiday. Tio loved to stretch shit out, eh? He's been doing that all week. If I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna make sure I fucking have the biggest, grandest fucking entrance ever. Teal look well warmed up.
The challenger, and there is the champ making the fourth defense of his super lightweight championship.
New York.
What's going through his mind right now, Sergio?
Teal few moment. I'm born for this moment, man. Shakur has all the talent in the world. Both these guys are great. But this is a different level of excitement. This is what everyone dreams of. This is what champions are made of.
That's it. Hip Hop Nation, New York City. Wow, look at that shit. Up in here. This is why he's good for boxing. He's an entertainer, right? He puts lots of thought into trying to entertain and make noise. Up in here. Who gonna go? Up in here. 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 No KO. If he could KO fucking Shakur, a star is born. That would be huge. Not only would he be pound for pound top 5, but making a statement like that in New York City, that's what he needs. Fucking to pull a Comey versus Shakur. Can he do it? I don't know. Hey, I still haven't seen Evan come back. Evan! Evan!
This is the Ring 6 main event of the evening. Sanctioned by the World Boxing Organization and recognized by the Ring magazine. 12 rounds of boxing for the Super
WBO
Lightweight Championship
of the world.
Governed by the rules and regulations of the New York State Athletic Commission, the 3 judges assigned to ringside, Max DeLuca, Eric Marlinsky, and Steve Weisfeld, and inside the ring, in charge of the action,
Harvey Dock and Golovkin.
veteran referee, Harvey Dock.
What's up, Golovkin?
Now, the officials are in place, and they are ready. The fighters are in the ring, and
They are ready.
New York boxing fans, are you ready? For the thousands in attendance
And millions around the
and
world.
the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Fighting out of the red corner, the challenger, standing with his head trainer Wally Rosen, wearing black, red with orange. Official weight 138.6 pounds. An Olympic silver medalist. Now with a perfect record as a professional. 24 fights, 24 victories, 11 wins by knockout.
You got like a church shirt on.
Three-division world champion from Newark, New Jersey, the former featherweight world champion, former super featherweight world champion and current lightweight champion of the world, the undisputed Shakur Stevenson. His opponent fighting out of the blue corner with his head trainer, Teofimo Lopez Sr. He's wearing blue.
Tio looks lean. He didn't put on much pounds. He might actually be lighter in this fight than Shakur. Well, he used to get $1 million for every time he did like a thing. I assume it's probably more now, but at least $1 million.
Undefeated for over 5 years. He's a two-time two-division world champion from Brooklyn, New York. The former lightweight world champion, the reigning, defending Ring Magazine WBO super lightweight champion of the world. The takeover, Teofimo Lopez.
Here we go, people. Big fight. Like now, the whole atmosphere is there, right? This fight's huge. The question is, can Tio really test Shakur? Or is this going to be like a Bud Crawford, Canelo Alvarez type of fight?
Shakur Stevenson, the challenger, chasing history.
Well, he's a challenger, but he ain't the fucking. He's the favorite. So here we go, people. Round one, and we're off. History is in front of us. Round one, we expect people to feel themselves out, but I think Lopez should jump on him, hit him with some power, and make him fucking feel shit. Shakur definitely ain't the smaller fighter in the ring. Oh, there's a left hand from Tio. Nice jab. Counter jab. Left hand from Shakur. That's it. Touch him to the body, Teal. It's a tough round to score. What do you guys think? Who pulled it off? Teal landed one big left hand. Shakur landed a couple jabs and the counter right hand. So it's pretty close. Pretty close. For sure, Wayne. Way better than working 40-hour weeks, right? You fly in day before the fight, maybe 2 days, get a nice hotel, don't do nothing but fucking, do whatever event you need to like show up in, talk for like 4 or 5 minutes here or there. So what do you guys think? Did Shakur pull off the first round or was it Teal? Obviously there wasn't much between them, but it's competitive, close. We'll see if it heats up now going into round 2. If Teal can start touching Shakur a little more. Because he's throwing a lot more in the first round, but wasn't very effective. If Shakur can start landing that jab, oh, there's a good body shot from Teal. Yep, jab to that body. Got to touch him. Touch him. There you go. Digging body shot from Shakur. I don't know if it hit clean, but good idea. Body shot from Teal. Shakur trying to bully him. Show him who's boss. For Shakur, he could become a 4-weight world champion on his way to potentially becoming a 5-weight world champion. Nice counter from Teal. Good lead by Shakur, which would put him in fucking glorious fucking group of fighters. Not many 5-weight world champions in boxing. He also talking about a Devin Haney fight. So Keyshawn and Shakur both chasing after Devin. You gotta let your hands go in combination, Teal. So far, when you've been effective, you've thrown combination punching. And he's down. I think Shakur won that round. Consistent jab. No one got dropped. He got tripped. Devin Shakur will become the cure for insomnia. That's probably true. Swing it to TO due to activity. I had more patience for that sweet science bullshit. Shalom, Sean. Shalom. Keep me updated because my DAZN stream is behind by like 1 minute. Well, that's no good. You might as well find it on your own time. I don't want to like throw you off. But so far, the way the fight's setting up, if Shakur can establish that jab, Tio trying to land one punch at a time, it's going to be a long night for Tio if it goes like that. I thought Tio had some real boxer in his corner, not just his dad. Didn't he bring someone in this time? Tio, like I said years ago, is kind of like, what's his face? Vargas, right? Talked a lot, exciting, got a lot of attention. But once he stepped up and took on elite level fighters, he just wasn't at that level, losing obviously to Tito and losing to De La Hoya. I think this is kind of his Tito De La Hoya fight here. Because in truth, Tio should be starting fast, not Shakur. Tio's reaching too much and getting countered. Shakur looking back, think he's getting bum rushed like Tiger Johnson. That's where you should counter, right there. After you threw the fucking big left. Don't fucking move. Body shot. You're going to do a bit more of that. Hit him. Head clash. I think Shakur got the right mentality for a high level boxer. Got a bit of a mean streak in him, kind of like Bud Crawford. You need that mean streak. I don't know if Tio got that mean streak. I never really see him do that in the ring. Kind of like Haney. I don't think he got that mean streak either. Ryan definitely don't have that mean streak. But Shakur, he got a little bit of that Bud Crawford mean streak in him. 1-1, didn't respect Vargas like that. He was competitive. He was just ruined by his team putting him in with killers way too young. Yeah. I mean, great Olympian, made a big impact early in the pros, and then, of course, jumped for the big money fights, probably before he really should have, but Katie, dressed like her mother. Boots, is that your girlfriend? You can have lots of money, but not good taste. And I wasn't referring to his woman, I was referring to his outfit. Round 4. I think already Shakur got into Teal's fucking head. You look at the way Teal fights, he kind of tries to fight like Pacquiao with that outside explode in, throw punches. But unlike Pacquiao, he's not throwing short, crisp fucking combination punches, right? He's like leaping in off balance with one punch. Pacquiao went in behind a jab, jumped in, and then threw like a fucking 10 punch combination before you knew what was happening. You need an up jab like fucking Cotto against him. Better be his face tells you the story. Right now, the way it's going is what we all fucking worried about. A fight where Shakur is going to do very little, but just make it so that Teal can't really be effective, win a fight that's really fucking boring. And so far, that's what he's doing. Shakur's taking the air out of the balloon, and Teal's sitting there going, man, stop moving. Why can't I hit you? But you knew he's going to be like this, Teal. That's why you need to come in fucking with a double jab, fucking shoulder him, fucking throw your body punches, fucking hit him. Get some confidence and get your range. Tripping over Shakur's feet. Nice counter shot from Shakur. Yeah, Shakur's like, man, this is easy work. It might be easy work, but you ain't winning no fans if you win the fight this way. Just being honest. 2-1 Shakur. That wasn't a knockdown. It's a fucking awkward foot tangling type of situation. Dude, we trained for this. What are you going to do? You gotta fucking not do the same thing that doesn't work. Teal's dad losing it already. That ain't fucking helping your son in the corner when you're like fucking losing your mind. See, that's the one problem about having his dad in the corner. The dude's always fucking overly emotional. You need to have like a real trainer in there that can give you fucking clear advice and not fucking make you panic because he's fucking in panic mode. Now you're just going to make your son be overly aggressive and potentially get dropped, which I could see happening. What's Shakur doing with his mouth? That shit's weird. Keep your tongue in your face, kid. Tio just looks like his balance is fucking terrible. Feet are getting twisted all over the place. Good jab from Shakur. After this, Teo's gonna fucking regress after that interview where he said these guys used to look at me as a loser. Well, the way the fight's playing out now, you're just leading right back to the thing that they said about you all along. Evan, how's this fight working out for you with your Teo prediction? So far, he hasn't even got Shakur to really do the Floyd Mayweather defense. Hasn't got him against the ropes, right? Where potentially he could like do something. Throw that check hook. Well, so far you'd have to say that Zepeda did better than Teo, but that's irrelevant, right? Different style fighter. He's an aggressive, come forward, volume puncher. Shakur is always going to struggle more with that style. That's why people predicted that he would beat Teo easy, because Teo is more of a counter puncher like him. But for Teo to be effective against Shakur, he's going to need to be more aggressive, which is out of his wheelhouse, which means he's just going to fucking get frustrated, not be able to land anything, not fight in the way he wants to fight, which is him reacting to you. Now he's got to react to Shakur. He no good at that shit. What's his dad saying? 6. Round 6. You got to take at least this round. 5-1 after 6 with 6 rounds to go. You can still win by decision. But if you keep letting him beat you round after round, soon you're going to have to fucking knock his ass out. And that ain't going to fucking probably happen. Nice shots. Nice counter punches from Shakur. Shakur not throwing big shots. Just fucking short right in front of him. Keeping fucking Teo in front of him where you can just hit him with short, quick counter shots. Not loading up with big power shots. The right hand to the body is good. You should do that a bit more, Lopez, and then come up with your left hand afterwards to counter, not just throw one and done. It's not a knockdown. Keep fucking tripping over his feet. Look at fucking Howard in there, all excited. Or sorry, Norman. Norman, you shouldn't get so excited. Didn't you get fucking humiliated by fucking Devin Haney? At the end of the day, Teo's fucking accomplished far more than you ever did, kid. Far more than you ever did. And in a matchup between you and him, I'd still favor Teo to beat fucking Brian Norman. Oh, cut. Teo is cut from that counter check right hand that Shakur just threw. Like, you haven't even made Shakur work hard enough where he's going to hurt his hands, which could benefit you. Throwing fucking crazy hooks like that shit's never gonna last. There you go, right to the body. Like we said for a long time, Shakur might become pound for pound number one, but again, it'll be disappointing just because stylistically he's just not that fun fighter to watch. He ain't a sensational knockout puncher, a guy that fucking makes for exciting fights. But he's super effective what he does. He's just picking fucking Teo apart round after round after round after round. Teo needs to go after him, but he won't. Yeah, stylistically he won't, right? He needs to throw caution to the wind, but that's not Teo's style, not his style. Evan, because styles make fights. No, it's not the best boxing can produce. It's you got one fighter who's just levels above the other fighter. And he's doing what he has to do to win. Unfortunately, Teo just ain't good enough to fucking be competitive or beat Shakur. Which is why Shakur was the favorite in this fight. Yeah, he's a counterpuncher, right? So he just doesn't feel comfortable. That's why he keeps tripping over fucking Shakur's feet. Let's just see if Shakur can do what Keyshawn and Shushu did. Score a sensational knockout to put a fucking exclamation mark on this victory. Because right now, if you guys remember Michael Nunn was a guy that wasn't a knockout puncher, a guy that was very tall, had a great jab, fought behind his jab, moved around the ring, looked like a middleweight Muhammad Ali, dropping in right hands here and there. A lot of his fights weren't exciting because he wasn't pushing to get knockouts. He was just happy to sit back and just out jab you and hit you with right hands when opportunities arose. But his fights are more exciting than Shakur because he would throw combinations. He would let his hands go. This is the thing. People always talk about you just hating on black fighters. No. It's guys like that fucking are defensive, skilled fighters, but just throw one punch at a time, don't let their hands go, aren't more aggressive offensively. Doesn't mean reckless. It just means more aggressive offensively. Combination punches 2 or 3 times around. So that's it, little flurries. And it makes a boring fight far more exciting. Teo's only punch that's been effective all night is the right hand to the body. His jab hasn't been effective all fight. He ain't throwing any check lefts. His sweeping giant fucking right hands missing by a mile. But the rights to the body have been pretty effective. Now Shakur's walking Teo down. That's what you want, Teo. You want him to walk you down. You can see why Tank Davis didn't want anything to do with Shakur. Seven rounds to oh. Oh no. Teal's super discouraged. Yep. Give me Gotti Ward or GGG Derevchenko. Only hipsters like this style of fighting. Pretty much, right? Sick of slick bullshit. It's officially done watching any fight involving pure boxers. Jesus, Tio needs the perfect style to be entertaining and effective. He cannot fight boxers going backwards at all. No. Shakur, throw some combos, bro. One shot at a time. Well, that's what I say, Damon. I think for him to be a far more entertaining fighter, it's just a matter of throwing some combination flurries here and there. Not a lot, not being reckless, not fucking giving into your style, but when you are on the advantage, let your hands fucking go. Taylor made for him. Loma was smaller. Yeah, that's what we were telling you, Evan. Boxing is dead. It's not dead. Is this the best boxer in the U.S.? Good night for the sport of the U.S. Well, this is very much like Floyd Mayweather, right? Who people praised and dominated the sport of boxing, got paid big money. Shakur is kind of like that. Like people trying to say Devin Haney is that fighter, but he's never been that fighter. Shakur is much more that fighter. And luckily for us, if Shakur does stay at 140 instead of going to 135, he's going to be fighting bigger guys who are going to push him and make for more exciting fights. Just unfortunately, Tio stylistically is not that kind of fighter. And if he goes to 147 and tries to take on Devin Haney, now you're fighting Haney's a legitimate welterweight. Haney ain't small, right? Haney's far bigger than both of these guys. Like these guys, they'll be lucky if they fucking came in at 150 on fight night. Shakur trying to land that backhand now. But this is what you want, Tio. Shakur to be standing and throwing a little more. Give you some opportunities to fucking be effective. I can see in the future Tio being like his dad, drunk fucking druggy, mentally fucking broken. Fought in the pocket, but didn't let his hands go, right? Pot shot here and there. You know, Shakur's there. He's right in the pocket. He's there to be punched. He's mid-range right now. If Tio wanted to be more aggressive, he could. He just doesn't want to get counter-punched. So he's trying to pick the perfect angle. Keyshawn stopped him in the 12th round. So today, both your predictions were wrong. Well, so far, it looks that way. 8 rounds to 0 for Shakur. Ain't even working hard. See, that's the thing, Keisha. Lopez, who did you bring into your training camp to prepare for this fight? Because you know what fucking Keyshawn's going to do. Yeah. There you go. But then the problem is you don't keep punching. You move out. Why you land a big fucking left to the body and you don't just turn him and then wait to fucking keep hitting him, right? Like, why are you moving away from the guy when you have the angle? See, Lomachenko would give Shakur a much better fight than this. Not to say he would necessarily beat him. Shakur is tough, stylistic, but guaranteed he'd be a much more competitive opponent than this. Come on, Evan. Why are you trying to push a fight that's never going to happen? Well, that's the thing. Shakur was landing that jab from round one and establishing the distance. And Teo was missing with his jab, missing with his shots, getting frustrated because he just can't be effective. The only punch that's been effective is that right hand to the body. They gave Lopez the last round? Really? Okay. I guess you got to give him some props, I suppose. But I wouldn't give Lopez the last round just because he landed one body shot. That's it, Lopez. Your best work is to the body, so keep going to the body and then go to the head. You don't need to stop after you land 1, 2 to the body. You can then go 3, 4, 5 to the head. The one thing you got to like about Shakur, instead of downplaying and dismissing his opponent, he didn't do that for Lopez. He praised him, talked about how he was a great fighter, elite, and that's what you should do. Why are you trying to fucking dismiss the guys you beat and downplay them and take away your own credit? Better PF. Where did fucking Billy go? Easy work. You didn't miss anything, Greg. Easy work. Shakur is winning easily. Okay, buddy. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, okay. Congratulations. King Shakur. Well, that's the thing. He came in thinking you out. It's the same thing that Canelo did when he fought fucking Floyd. Instead of doing what you should do, which was bully him and fucking be aggressive against him, push him backwards, get him against the ropes, fucking hit him low, hit him high, and just make it tough on him, he tried to outbox him, which inevitably was never going to fucking win. People on Punch Drunk Channel saying Teo would beat Crawford. Isn't he just fucking getting his ass beat right now by Shakur? Well, that's right. Ennis and Ortiz will be an exciting fight stylistically. Neither one of those guys are so defensive or as skilled. I just don't know why you land punches and then you pull directly out, Teo. When you're in that inside range, why not fucking continue to throw punches and try to bully him? You're in there. Stay in there. Follow the punches up with headshots. Well, that's it. He's getting schooled. But that's always what was going to happen. Nobody was predicting that Shakur was going to beat up Tio and knock him out. What they knew, he's just going to outbox him, make him look bad, and then take his title. It's raining. Both those guys are more skilled than fucking Eubank and Ben. It probably will be more like Bivol and Better BF. Skilled fight, but aggressive, dangerous punches. Well, Tio, at least you're getting a big payday for this fight. If nothing else, at least you got that. And then you could always try to challenge fucking Keyshawn for the vacant WBO title afterwards. Because if Shakur lives up to his word, he says he's going to go back to 135, meaning the title will be vacant. And then we potentially could get Keyshawn versus Tio. Nice counter shot from Shakur, catching Tio coming in. Round 10 in the books, 2 rounds to go. Who's that? Stacy McKinley? She hasn't really fucking helped them get better in this fight, did they? Oh, where's Dad? Dad's not in the corner now. Now it's the other trainer. Keep that fucking jab on him. Wally Moses swears too much. Well, that's it. Short fucking effective punches Shakur's throwing. Not loading up on anything. Just that's it. In front of you, everything you can see, and just hitting the target. And the one negative for Shakur, he's not really a long fighter. You think about Floyd. Floyd's about the same height as him, but had like a 72-inch reach. Shakur's reach is like 68 inches, right? So like 4 inches shorter than Floyd Mayweather. So Floyd had a lot of advantage because he could really control distance because of his length. Shakur doesn't have that. With him, it's more timing. His timing is sublime. Tio ain't beating Keyshawn looking like this. Point this fight, Tio should retire or only fight Gary Antoine Russell. He has to fight guys that come at him, or Tio can't do anything. Well, but you're the one that picked Tio to beat Shakur, buddy. This is what Shakur wanted, a big name guy that he could fucking prove how great he was. And from this, he goes into the pound for pound top 5. Question is, who's he going to fight after this? If he goes to 135, a Tank Davis fight obviously would be a dream matchup. If he stays at 140, fight against any of the other champions. Hitchens, the UK kid, go to UK and beat him. And who's the other fighter? There's one other. Oh, Russell. Gary Russell against Shakur. That'd be an interesting fight. Teal's punches look like they have no impact on Shakur at all. Where's that power, kid? Oh, nice shot. Pez dispenser head. Shakur catching him clean. Shakur is sharp, sharp, super sharp, Ginsu sharp. Well, that's the good thing about working with great teams, right? You're in there with pound for pound fighters, world champions. It's going to elevate you skill wise. Who's Tio in with? He was in with Canelo, but couldn't stay there because he's a fucking egomaniac, right? So couldn't fucking be working in a team where he wasn't number one. Well, you better be aggressive because there's nothing else to do. At least you can fucking end the fight aggressively. That's a bad cut. And maybe fucking drop him, right? Who knows? Maybe you'll land something that could drop Shakur. You never know unless you fucking try it. For Shakur, he don't need to be aggressive because he's fucking already won this fight hands down. Maybe Tio can fight Zepeda next. You know, PBC loves to do that. Cruz versus fucking Rowley, all those kind of Tank Davis leftover fights. Maybe we can start doing Shakur leftover fights. Tio Zepeda, that would be a good fight. Zepeda brings it right to Tio, could make Tio look good. You've been missing that right hand to the head all night, Tio. Coming up short consistently. You got him in the corner. Why not fucking let your hands go? That's one of the few times this fight that Tio fucking literally had Shakur in the corner. How are you going to beat Shakur if you don't get him on the ropes? Right? Like literally that was about the only fucking time I remember him getting on the ropes. Like, you're never going to win in the middle of the ring. Knockout Harvey Doc. I didn't knock out Shakur, but I knocked out the ref. Fight's over. Easy work. Calling out Ben. What, are you going to fight Ben at 147 now, Shakur? Come on. Fucking Shakur going to go to 147 to take on Ben, even though he was talking about going to 135. Knockouts are better. The only reason you say that, fucking Sergio, is because you had no fucking power. Yeah, and you knew that. Look at Bud. Bud Crawford's more excited than Shakur. Oh, Bud, making fun of Tio. Mara looks big. Fuck. Mara looked way bigger than fucking Ryan. I think Maro's gonna knock fucking Ryan out. Yeah, easy. Shakur totally could go another 12. That's kind of child abuse having that hair on a little girl. She can like hurt herself, man. Hit herself in the eye with that shit. New York, New York. Well, no surprise.
And all three judges have the same score, 119 to 109. The winner by unanimous decision. And
Better timing as well.
Ring Magazine WBO. Super lightweight champion of the world.
See, Shakur, Tio, that's why Top Rank was paying Shakur more money than you, because he's better. Don't make the exciting ring walk, but just a better fighter. So far. Put your baby in a fur coat.
Biggest fight of your career, and you put on a masterclass. You and you lost just one round on all three of the judges' scorecards. How'd you feel about that performance?
I felt good. I picked them apart. I did what I was supposed to do, but hold up. I want to start off by saying all glory to God. My brother Keyshawn called me earlier today, and he prayed with me right before the fight. So I just want to tell him I love him, congrats, and I appreciate him. But towards the fight, I did what I was supposed to do.
You said this was going to be another day at the office for you. I think it was after the 10th round. You looked at us sitting ringside and said, I told y'all this was going to happen. You said you fought guys like this your entire career. Did it feel like just another opponent?
Hey, listen, I said I boxed guys like this my entire career. This is the art of boxing. Hit, don't get hit, and pick guys apart. I could be any of these guys. All I do is put my mind to it. I told you I'm the best fighter on the planet, and I stand by that.
You knew he was going to be awkward.
Yeah, Punch Drunk is gonna be so sad, eh?
I've been seeing it on tape. I watched him, and I knew my jab was gonna kill him. I told everybody before the fight, I said, they're gonna say I got the best jab in boxing after this fight. Because I seen when he was weak at it, I capitalized off it.
After the second round, I think your grandfather was talking about his strength. You looked at him and said, I'm stronger than him. Could you feel that right away?
Yeah, I felt like I was a stronger fighter. I felt like I was faster, I was smarter, and I was sharper. I appreciate Tio for the opportunity. There's no love lost. He's one of the best fighters I've been in there with, but I did what I was supposed to do.
What did you say to him after the decision was announced?
I said thank you for the opportunity.
You said coming in, this was the most important fight of your career. You could see the emotion on your face after that decision was announced. Why was this fight the most important? Why was this fight so emotional?
Like I said, I had to follow in Bud Crawford's footsteps. He dominated against Canelo, and he moved up in weight, so he inspired me, and I knew I had to do it. I had it all on my back, and I did it.
You're a champ at 135, now a champ at 140. You said it would take a big fight.
Also 126 and 130.
What would that big fight be?
And we're going to go back to the Jordan boy, but hold up. It's a fight in here right now, and he motivated me tonight, too.
Ben. Conor Ben. Too small. They're the same height. He is food. Conor Ben ain't fucking as good as Tio. he just hopes he got power. Little man. He's fucking taller than you, Conor. I'll whip your ass next. Conor Ben already setting up a fight with fucking Shakur. Already set up a fight with fucking Rolly Romero earlier today. Everybody wants to fight him. He would be more aggressive because he ain't skilled, so he got to be aggressive, right? That dude needs to come and bring the fight because that's all he got. He ain't a good fucking fighter. I think Shakur fucking kicks his ass. And he's not fucking bigger than Shakur. He talking about you too small for me. Too small for me. Fuck. Lopez is smaller than Shakur. Ben ain't. He don't need to make 147. He just come in at the weight he is now. Right now he's probably 150. So he'd be in fucking not eat breakfast and make weight. Make weight like that. Easy. Conor Ben, he didn't look too big, which is probably good considering he just came down from 160. What's Teal saying?
Everything. He's brought me here, got me here. I shouldn't even be here in the sense of here physically, man. Went through a lot of tough battles throughout my career. But hey, man, every dog got his day. So, congratulations to Shakur. Disculpe a toda mi gente. Mira, pase así, pero oye, te quiero, te amo. Dios siempre sigue con tu fe. Y más de todo, no para de ganar y no para de pelear.
You knew his defense was tough. What made it so difficult for you to get going tonight?
I can say a lot of things. Still gonna be the wrong thing. Great guy, great fighter. We came out here, we win. We took everything, we put everything on the line. They ain't have nothing to lose but gain. And you know what? That's what true champions are all about. Coming in here every time, got to put respect to it. To all my brothers and sisters, I love you guys. Always salute to the power that it be above. I thank you guys. I never wanted anything to harm you guys at all. So for that, my condolences to all you guys and to the slavery and everything that's ever happened mentally.
This fight didn't go your way. I know there's a lot to think about, but what are you thinking about next?
What am I thinking about next? I got a baby on the way, man. I got another one on the way. I'm a proud father. I got my son. Hi, Daddy. I love you. This is what it's all about. Some days you're not going to get it, but you always stay up and always give God the glory no matter what. To my wife, I love you. We had our chance of difficulties. And most importantly, I don't know, man. Definitely want to keep doing this, keep doing what I can. Maybe 47. A lot of people will not agree to that, but I'm a fighter to that.
Yeah, you're too small, dude. Stay at 147.
You wanted to add one more thing?
Oh, shout out to my management team, Jay Prince, Josh Dubin. They're the best. I told y'all. I appreciate them too.
All right. Congratulations.
And most importantly, Turkey. Appreciate you, brother. Take care.
All right.
Appreciate you, brother.
So Team Lopez teasing for
Thanks, everyone, for jumping in. I'm going to feed the dog and go buy a coffee. So peace out. No shock, no surprise here. I felt from day one that Shakur would beat Teal. A little bit of BJJ to this card, exactly why you don't train boxing. Peace out, everyone. Have a nice weekend. Remember, there's still more boxing coming. We still have Zuffa, and that should be a fun fight card as well. Later on today or tomorrow, I'll be at work, so I'll have to catch it on replay. But nonetheless, I will be watching. Later. Peace out. Cheers.